Anime has better fashion than real life, and most people aren't ready to admit that. If you actually pay attention to what these characters are wearing, you might realize that your next best outfit isn't gonna come for Instagram, Pinterest, or the deadly TikTok. It's coming from animation. Even some of the biggest fashion designers today openly reference anime in their collections. And some designers even work closely with one of your favorite anime's creator behind the scenes. And this shouldn't be surprising since, you know, anime-inspired streetwear is literally a multi-million-dollar market globally. Chat! Talk to me. We finally hit 2,000 subs, bro. Grind after grind, lock in after lock in, bro. We finally did it. All thanks to y'all. I really appreciate all the love and support that I received. It's insane. So I can't thank y'all enough. I can finally stop saying we're on our way to 2,000. So what is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Fred. We are on our way to 3,000 subscribers. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. And with all that being said, let's get into the actual video. So basically, I'm gonna be talking to y'all as if y'all don't even know what anime is. I know a lot of people that are gonna watch this video have seen anime before. It's like a really popular thing within the last couple of decades. And if you click this video and you don't watch anime, but you're into fashion, I suggest you stay and watch because this is a really interesting topic. So first things first, what is anime? Anime is a style of animation that originated in Japan, but it's way more than just cartoons. Since the 90s, everyone in the Western world was suddenly talking about Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dragon Ball Z, and many more anime. And within these years, anime has become something of a household term. Like I said, it's more than just a cartoon. Anime is about storytelling, culture, and surprisingly, a fashion archive. Every detail is intentional, every color, silhouette, the layering, it's all designed to communicate personality, status, and emotion instantly. For example, animes like Death Note, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Bleach, that's one of my favorites, and even Yu-Gi-Oh! Are all great examples of anime that push boundaries. You got sleek, minimal, almost futuristic outfits. They also got exaggerated streetwear, oversized silhouettes, bold layering, and even luxury-inspired looks that feel straight off the runway. You can tell these animes didn't follow trends. They created entirely new ideas and aesthetics. So now that we know what anime is, how does this help your style? Observation builds style. And I'm not talking about you're looking for your next outfit and then you go on TikTok and observe them. No, not that type of observation. Watching anime doesn't just entertain you. It sharpens your eye in a way most people never develop. Everything in anime is drawn from scratch, which means within the character designs, every single outfit is intentional. There's no randomness. There's no, oh, I just threw this on. Every fold, every line, every color choice is designed to communicate something. So when you're watching anime, you're subconsciously studying. You're picking up things like silhouettes, proportions, and layering. And probably the most important thing, you start to see color different. And over time, this can change how you look at actual real world people. You stop just thinking like, oh, that outfit looks good. And you start thinking, well, why does the outfit look good? And why does it work for them? And then once you understand the why, you can actually start to recreate that. And eventually this will lead you to create your own. Another thing anime helps you with is creative freedom. Anime removes the limits that most people don't even realize they're following. In real life, fashion is controlled by a lot of invisible rules. Things like what's normal or what's trendy, what people around you are wearing. Most people stay inside this box and don't even question why. But anime ignores these rules completely. Characters wear outfits that prioritize expression over approval. Like, bro, you would see really unexpected combinations. Formal pieces mixed with streetwear, oversized layers stacked in ways that shouldn't even work out, but they do. Bold accessories that become the centerpiece of an entire outfit. And because it's animated, there's literally no fear attached to it. There's no judgment, no hesitation, no switching clothes, just pure creativity. And that's where the value comes in. When you start to watch anime, or when you're watching anime, you realize that a lot of your style limitations are self-imposed. It also teaches you how to experiment safely. And I'm not saying you have to copy anime fits exactly to the T. That's just not the point. The point is to take some of the elements, which is basically something like, I don't know, taking some of the layering from an anime and use it in real life to layer something unconventional. Maybe it's mixing with styles you usually wouldn't, or adding one standout piece that carries your whole entire fit. Anime just gives you that permission to try. And the most standout styles in real life usually come from people who aren't scared to push just a little bit harder than other people around them. Anime just gives you a blueprint. It makes you understand how much farther you can actually go when it comes to styling. Next, let's talk about identity through style. It's no surprise every anime character has a signature look, whether that be Naruto, Luffy, or Goku, and that's not by accident. Before they even speak, before you know their story, you already understand something about them just by what they're wearing. That's because in anime, clothes is used as a form of identity. The colors, the fit, the accessories, it all reflects who they are. A character with sharp, structured pieces might come off disciplined or intense. Someone in loose, layered clothing might feel more laid back or unpredictable. Even small details like jewelry, gloves, or how something is worn adds to that identity. And the key thing is it's consistent. Can y'all guess all 4 of these characters right here just by the silhouette? You probably can. And that's because you can recognize a character instantly just from their outfit silhouette alone. And that's what makes it a signature. It's not random. Now, let's really simplify that, break it down, and use that in real life. Most people dress randomly and differently every day with no real direction. One day is this vibe, and then the next day is something completely unrelated to what you wore yesterday. There's no visual identity in that. There's nothing there that makes you recognizable besides your face. Anime shows you that power of locking into that core style. Like me, for example, I'm not gonna lie, I think like flare jeans are literally my specialty, bro. I did the baggy thing for a little bit. I even did the skinny thing, but by far, flare jeans are my favorite silhouette and I wear it almost every day to the point where I should be sponsored by a company that produces. Also, before moving on, let's not get this confused with wearing the same outfit every day. I'm not telling you to wear the same thing every day. What I mean is having a clear sense of what represents you. Like I said, for me, that's flare jeans. But it could also be certain colors that you naturally gravitate towards. It could also be specific fits or silhouettes. Or it could just be a go-to piece that you just like wearing. Over time, people start to associate those things with you, the same way you associate a character with their outfit. And that's when style goes from just getting dressed to becoming a part of your own identity. It's like a great way, an amazing way to find your personal style. All right, now let's talk about color confidence. Now, this is something that I used to struggle with a lot. I used to just wear all black, and I feel like a lot of people could attest to that because it's safe. You don't really have to think too hard, and it's just acceptable. But anime teaches you how to use color without fear. And more importantly, without guessing. In real life, most people play it safe, black, white, gray, maybe denim. And when we do choose to incorporate colors, we usually tend to tone them down, or we use said color in like the smallest way possible. But anime does the opposite. Colors are bold, intentional, and strategic. Characters wear deep reds, bright blues, rich greens, sometimes all in one outfit, and it still works. Not because it's random, but because it's balanced. When you watch closely, you start to understand how colors actually work. You notice contrast, how bright a piece is. You see coordination, like how colors are repeated in small ways throughout the outfit to tie everything together. And you recognize dominant, like how one main color leads while the others support it instead of competing. Anime simplifies this because it exaggerates it. And what I mean by this is a character might have one standout color, like a bold jacket, and everything else is built around that. Or they'll use complementary colors to create energy without making the outfit look chaotic. And over time, that changes your mindset. Instead of thinking that's too much color, you start thinking, how do I make this color work? And that's the shift. You don't have to go all extreme. You don't need neon colors or crazy combinations. But once you understand how anime uses colors, you can start small, like adding one bold piece to a neutral outfit, matching subtle tones across different items within your outfit, or you can let color just become your focal point instead of just avoiding it. And that's when your outfit stops feeling safe and it starts to feel intentional. Next is the final thing I want to talk about, and this is probably my favorite section out of the whole entire script because I feel like we all resonate with this. Storytelling through clothing. Let me explain. In an anime, outfits don't stay the same because the character doesn't stay the same. As the story progresses, their clothes evolve with them, and it's subtle but powerful. At the beginning, a character might wear something simple, lighter, less structured, reflecting where they are mentally or emotionally. As they grow, their outfit often becomes sharper, darker, or more refined, or more detailed. It's visual storytelling. It's just like us in real life. What I wore 5 years ago is not what I would be wearing today, or what I wear 5 years in the future may not be what I'm wearing right now. And I guarantee you can go to your camera roll and go to all the previous years, keep scrolling all the way to present day. Your style is going gonna look completely different. Without saying a single word, you can see the development. Brighter colors shifting into more deeper, serious tones, loose fits becoming more tailored, or minimal accessories turning into signature pieces with meaning. And it's not just about looking cooler either. It represents your experience, your confidence, and the identity you built over time. Anime shows that your style should evolve with you. As your mindset changes, your taste sharpens, your confidence also grows, and your clothes should reflect that. It's kind of almost like your wardrobe is becoming a timeline. And when people look at you, they don't just see an outfit, they see progression. Like the other day, I walked into my brother's room. Years ago, my brother never cared what he wore. But then over time, as life happens, he actually started to get more structured and found a niche of what he liked. And I could visibly see that without him having to tell me. Whether he got influence from watching anime or finding his own personal style or just listening to music, I could visibly see him changing. And I feel like that's what makes style so powerful. It's not just about what you wear today, it's the story your clothes and your style tells over time. So yeah, anime may not be the first place you look to enhance your style, but if you're paying attention, you could actually find some real gems in anime. But with that being said, you have reached the end. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments, because I will be down there watching. Thank y'all again so much so for 2,000 subscribers. Let's keep on growing. We're on our way to 3,000 subscribers, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Also, make sure you check out a video on screen. And with all that being said, it's been your boy Fred, and we out. Go watch Bleach, man. They got some style in that mud.